Oh, there we are then, guys. Got my first little group of batch of blocks. So I'm going to unload these now. My sister borrowed my trowel, so I've got to go and rummage in her garage to try to find it, unless she's given it back to me, but I can't find it. What we're going to do then is rip that wall down, the feather edge down there, and start blocking it up. So I've got 35 blocks at the moment. I didn't really want to put too much more in my truck because I didn't want to bottom the axles out. And we'll get that done, and then we'll go from there. But stick around to the end of this video. I've got some exciting news for a little event that I'm going to at the end of July. There we are then, guys. At least someone is benefiting from my hard work. Got a belly full of worms, look. Bless it. Right, okay, so I've got all that back section down there now, so that's what needs to be blocked up. Let me show you from the inside. Oh, I'm going to get super orange out in a minute. Yeah, so here we are then, guys. I think this is clean enough to work with. So I've just got to take this bit of timber off first, and then we are going to be building on here. I'll plug this across here. We'll build up onto this, and then from there it'll go across, and I'll probably do a little reveal in there or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, we're getting in now. And then what I'll do is I'll work out where the Montero backy shower is going to sit, and I might end up putting a shelf each side ready for it just to sit on a solid concrete base. But we'll see. Let's thing is, I've opened a can of worms now. This has got to be done, isn't it? But breakfast already. Here we are then, guys. Cheers, Skegski boy. I'm gonna have a nice cup of coffee and a couple of pieces of toast just to keep me going. Note to self: whilst cutting through an armoured cable, make sure there's no power going to it. Ooh, it's the most excitement I've had for a while. It's charged me a little bit. It was a good little knock, to be honest. It's not quite as powerful as being blown up though. But anyway, that's done now. Note to myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, well, I'm not going to put that up there. I'm going to get an electrician to do it. I'm going to get the electrician to put it up there. And we'll go from there then. I can put all my switches by here so they're out of the way of all the water, because it was here before. It wasn't actually over the pond, but I didn't really like it super exposed there. So we'll put them all inside anyway. And we've got the IP66 protections, which are there anyway. Might even get the little switchy things. I don't know, but I'm feeling a bit funky. Is my hair standing up? Getting there, guys. So yeah, so there we are. This is where we've got to. Just trying to tie them in as best I can. I'm no builder, but anyway, it's buttoned up against here. I'm going to drill some little things in to make sort of like a fixing, and then fill that with compo. Fill these little gaps up with compo again. Just the way it is actually built on the wall, so that's a little bit further away than the actual wall itself. So not a problem. I'll put a bit of timber in there or something, but as long as the main section is done. So I've probably got another few bricks to get up there. I've got a couple of cuts to make, you know what I mean, with a grinder, but we'll get this up now as good as I can this side, and then we'll go the other side. What I have been doing is taking this little layer of bricks off, briquettes. So there we are, look, so I can use those. Well, that's no good anyway, is it? Thanks for that, you nearly got me killed. But anyway, we'll use these. I'm just using them on the outside. And then I can put 4 blocks in there, or is it 5? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 blocks across there. Leave that go off, so that'll be absolutely solid. So then that is another big chunk of the puzzle done. But before then, I'm going to go and make another cup of coffee. Ah, new Shrewsbury koi mug came through the post today. And it's got a little diagram of all the different varieties. Oh, look at that magoi. Get my motorbike up and running at some point. Lovely. And I got a full fat Coke as well because I've not eaten bar 2 pieces of toast. So let's get on with this. Oh, right then guys, a few hours have passed from the last video. So what we've got is, we've got a layer of blocks there. So that will be the new window opening. I've got some spare blocks in it. I'm gonna put down in the corners there, and I think one of my mates is gonna give me a hand just to put it there so I can see what's going on. And also, this is done. So I need to get another piece of perspex, and I need to make a little wall plate. So what I'm going to do is, this is bent up. I've got to get that little bit of comp off there quick now. But I need to put a wall plate. Well, I need to put a straight line on this and grind this off, put a wall plate, and then get that to cut across over the top of it. But I thought, instead of trying to do that like block by block, I'm just going to leave it all go off now for a week or so, and then put a still saw across it and get a nice angle of the dangle on that. But filled up all these bigger voids now with compo, and I'll show you around my neighbour's place. Now the real work begins. So I've got enough blocks here now to stand my Awaz drum on. And as you can see this side, we have got a block wall up there. So ain't so shabby. It's not Nicky standard, but it's not too bad. Right then guys, so unfortunately I haven't got enough blocks. So I need to make a neater pad, do you know what I mean, for these blocks. And also it gives me a little run through the middle if I need to put any pipe work. So I need 8-9 more blocks, which is only 10 quid. So we'll put those there. I'm not going to compo them down. The drum will sit on that, so I can't put it in place tonight, unfortunately. But that's how the cookie crumbles. And what we'll do as well is I'll complete the tile work up there. I may as well do that. My God, it's going to be a homage to to a vase, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I've showed you this, haven't I, guys? So that's good. Was going to try to get a couple of lintels today, but that's actually a decent bit of work for one day, being one man and being not a builder. So quite chuffed with that. That's quite good. Very, very good £1 fish. So I've priced up this window, guys. People said it'd be easier to move the lintel up and all that kind of stuff. No, it wouldn't. If I move that lintel up, that means I've got to take the 2 courses of blocks out and then reblock it. And trust me, I've priced up this window online and it's 120 quid. So even if I go somewhere to get it fitted, well, somewhere local, it's not good. I'd rather give someone 120 quid than have to do that. That is a lot of work, guys. So, yeah, next thing I've got to do, Perfect Aquatics sends me out my spin drifter. We're going to have to cut out a little bit there to sit the pot in. Core drill 4-inch hole straight into there, and a 1-inch for the air. Probably not going to use the air, but I'll just pop the air pipe up there in case I'm doing treatments in the middle of the summer and all that kind of stuff. Probably a good idea, to be honest. So we'll put the air up there. And then what we need to do then is, with the waste, we'll come back out of the top there. So the waste will come a little bit further out. And I'll core drill another bit by there and drop the waste into that. So the waste just keeps going through there. So we are cooking on gas. And what I'm going to do as well is clean out all these ACOs. So I'm really going to probably pull off all of the grids, give it a good clean out, and then get my rod in there and give it a nice clean. Because it's an ACO drain here, but it actually goes into a little trap and a 4-inch drain down there, which just runs straight into the drain down there. So the one thing that really used to do my head in with the Easy Pod is the waste just all congregating here and being gross. So that's gonna happen there. And then once this is in, I need to trim this bits of timber off flush here, trim that bit of timber off flush there, attach my lintels, bush. Then we need to do a small little reveal all the way across there to make sure it's horizontal. So what I'll do is I'll drill and tap a few fixings down there. Might even get another lintel, you know, to put across there, so I know it's super strong. But yeah, and then that will hold the glass in there then. So the lintel will fit where this is here. But obviously I don't want to put it on the wood, and then the lintel will stop onto there, it'll be bonded onto this, but we'll put a bit of CT1 there as well, so no water gets around. And yeah, that should be not too shabby. Water level is going to be about here, I guess. Okay. And obviously we're going to have a window in here. But I don't think I'm going to put one of the sills on, because I don't like the sills hanging over. So when I get the window to go in here, I have got the original sill to go in here. So I'll either like cut it off and smooth it all out so we haven't got much of a hangover, or possibly not even use a sill. We'll see how well the if I get one to measure, I'll just literally measure it a meter. So actually nice big bit of CT1 across there, or my Pond MS300 all the way across there, stick it on, and then we won't get any water ingress into there. And obviously it's a natural jump guard for fish. So pretty cool. Right, guys, I am absolutely buzzing because of two reasons. I was originally planning on putting a Momotaro Baki shower in here because the distance here is absolutely perfect from a Momotaro Baki shower. But the problem I've got is I've got this 45-degree wall here, which doesn't really work in my favour. So the plan is now, the little shower I had in here before actually is a joke how good it fits exactly on this one side of the wall, which is absolutely fine because it's all going to fall down here and all my flow is going to go that way anyway. By the time I've put it there, it fits absolutely like a glove. All I've got to do is I've got some stainless steel bent forms, bent bars, so I need to work out how I can get them to sit in this block work. I think I just got to grind something, sit them in, and then maybe put some resin in there to really hold them in place. But this is absolutely perfect size. What else we're doing is I've been working out the pipe work, and the best way to do the pipe work is, so obviously my drum is going to be sitting here. We're going to get the ins this side, the outs that side. So one of the out is going to be on like a 10,000 or a 20,000 vary, whatever I've got. Probably 45 drill through this hole here, through the wall, and it'll kind of come out about here. We're going to put the 2-inch pipe here with a T section. I'm going to put 2 reducers, possibly 2 reducers to inch and a half, and then we're going to travel up, and then just underneath the surface of the water, we're going to have a return going this way, a 90, and we're also going to have a return there, a 90, which is going to be quite low to the ground to push everything to the drain. So that is going to be my one way, i.e. Onishi flow, which I'm going to do. So that pipe will come up there and go through, and the next pipe is going to travel up, right up as far as it needs to go, and 45 degree out of here again, and that is what's going to be feeding the shower down this way. So it's the neatest possible way to do things, definitely. And like I said, what I'll do is when I core drill, I'll core drill from here and we'll go straight out all the way through, and eyeballing it, it is literally going to come out, here, bong, bam, or bang, or ping, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to go straight down and into a vary pump, and another one into a vary pump. So that's going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm very happy with that. Like I said, we've got to put the drain in. Drain goes straight down there. Waste comes back straight down there, into there. All my electrics and my consumer unit is going to go there. We got the air pump to think about, which I'll probably just put a shelf there and we'll put the air pump in there, which will power the moving bed in the ORs, and also a air curtain that I'm going to make for that. That's another thing that I've got to think about. I have got enough air curtain. I'm not going to build one into the fiberglass again. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, when I do the fiberglass in, I'm going to fiberglass 2 clips in, which are going to be fish safe, fish friendly as much as I can, and then that will hold a air curtain across here, probably, you know, towards the top, I guess, or just underneath the top inlet, so it'll push quite a lot of the bubbles away from it. Yeah, and that's cool. We've still got to get a bit of timber just to block that up, grind this off, wall plate, extend that across with another wall brace. Lovely jubbly. These will get bonded down once I fiberglassed it. These have got to get cut off again, like I've just stated. And I've also got to clean this glass up, which is going to take me a good old while, I think, to get all the CT1 off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of those like big scrapers. I think I'll probably just take my time and grind this off and take this off a bit at a time. Once I've got the majority of that off, it will all come off really nice. And the reason I haven't taken this off yet is because it actually is really good, doing a really good job of protecting the corners of the glass. So I'll take those off last possible minute. Managed to find myself a spare 4-inch ball valve, which has been reconditioned. I had a 90 that I needed, which it was just in the box, so that's lucky. And up there, guys, I've literally got everything I need to run a pond. Everything's there. And I've also got this. So fiberglass is all here. So all my tools are in there in the acetone, ready to get used again. I am buzzing now to get this done. Hey guys, it's the end of another day. Can't quite believe I've done this already. Like, all the horrible stuff is actually done now. And I only started it, what, was it yesterday or was it the day before? I think, when did I have a spare afternoon? A couple of days ago. Cleared it all out. Got the plan together. This morning, executed. Got all the block work. I had to do that. I opened a can of worms, didn't I? I was pissing in the wind if I didn't block that up again, because people could just walk straight into the garden. They need a bulldozer to get in now. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really, really chuffed. Just need to get the roof done before I even consider starting to fiberglass that. But that's pretty much the last job. So we've still got another day or so working on this. Next thing I'm going to do is literally get the spin drifter in, complete the bottom of the drain, get the window fitted, not fitted, the window where it is going to fit completed. And then, well, it's absolutely perfect. I'm not going to get this window. I'm going to leave this window off for ventilation purposes until the very last minute. Like, I don't even care if this window goes on until like November. Doesn't make a difference to me. As long as when it gets cold, this is on. The worst case scenario, I could just literally put a bit of tarp over it. I don't care, but I don't work like that. So this will be completed at some point soon. But finances are running a bit short, guys. I'm not going to lie. Shows and Japan and the odd day off here and there to do a bit of block work all catches up with you in the end. So I think it's time to buckle down and make some cash. I hate work, don't you?